Makeup and cosmetics in ancient Egypt. The ancient Egyptians are known for their incredible advancements in art, architecture, and technology, but they were also pioneers in the world of cosmetics. For thousands of years, the Egyptians used a variety of natural substances to enhance their physical appearance, protect their skin from the harsh desert climate, and even as a way to express their religious and cultural beliefs. From the use of Kohl eyeliner to create striking eye makeup, to the symbolic associations of certain cosmetics with gods and goddesses, the role of cosmetics in ancient Egyptian society was as multifaceted as it was fascinating. In this context, let's take a closer look at some interesting points about the use of makeup and cosmetics in ancient Egypt. 1. The use of kohl by both men and women. Kohl was a popular form of makeup used by both men and women in ancient Egypt. Made from a mixture of lead, antimony, and soot, kohl was applied to the eyes using a thin stick or brush. The use of kohl served practical purposes, such as protecting the eyes from the sun and enhancing vision, as well as spiritual purposes. It was believed that kohl could ward off evil spirits and protect the wearer from harm. Kohl was often applied in a thick, black line around the eyes, giving them a dramatic and striking appearance. 2. The importance of eye makeup. Eye makeup was an essential part of ancient Egyptian cosmetics. Women, in particular, wore elaborate and bold eye makeup that was intended to enhance their beauty and make them stand out. Eye makeup was made from a variety of natural substances, such as malachite, galena, and charcoal, which were ground into a fine powder and mixed with water or oil. Eye makeup was often associated with the goddess Hathor, who was the patron goddess of beauty and love. 3. The use of red ochre lipstick. Red ochre was a popular ingredient used to create lipstick in ancient Egypt. Made from a mixture of red clay and water, red ochre lipstick was applied using a brush or the finger. The use of lipstick was primarily intended to enhance the lips and provide protection from the sun. Lipstick was often worn in bold and dramatic styles, giving the wearer a sense of confidence and allure. 4. The role of cosmetics in religion. Cosmetics played an important role in ancient Egyptian religion. They were often associated with specific gods and goddesses, and were believed to have spiritual and magical properties. The goddess Hathor was closely associated with cosmetics and beauty, and was often depicted wearing elaborate eye makeup. Cosmetics were used in religious rituals to help the wearer connect with the gods and to enhance their spiritual powers. The use of cosmetics was considered an important part of ancient Egyptian culture and society. 5. The use of natural ingredients. Ancient Egyptians used a variety of natural substances to create their cosmetics. Ground minerals, such as malachite and galena, were used to create eye makeup, while charcoal was used to create a black pigment. Henna was used to dye hair and nails, and was also used to create temporary tattoos. Natural ingredients were preferred over synthetic ones because they were believed to have beneficial properties for the skin and body. 6. The use of scented oils and perfumes. Scented oils and perfumes were commonly used by both men and women in ancient Egypt. Perfumes were made from a variety of natural substances, including flowers, herbs, and spices. Perfumes were used to mask unpleasant odors, such as body odor, and were also believed to have healing and protective properties. Perfumes were considered a luxury item and were often used by the wealthy and upper class. 7. The importance of personal hygiene. Personal hygiene was an essential aspect of daily life in ancient Egypt. Cleanliness was valued for both practical and symbolic reasons. Practically, good personal hygiene was important for maintaining health and preventing the spread of disease. Regular bathing and washing helped to remove dirt, sweat, and bacteria from the body, and was particularly important in the hot and dry climate of Egypt. Soap was made from a mixture of animal fat and plant ash, and was used to clean the body and clothes. Symbolically, personal hygiene was associated with purity and order, and was seen as a way to connect with the gods. The ancient Egyptians believed that the body was a temple, and that maintaining cleanliness was a way to honor the gods and show respect for oneself and others. They also believed that cleanliness was necessary for the afterlife, as a clean body and soul were required for a successful transition into the next world. In addition to bathing, personal hygiene in ancient Egypt also included dental care, hair removal, and grooming. Teeth were cleaned with a mixture of natron and water, and dental problems were treated with a variety of natural remedies such as honey and oil of cloves. 8. The use of wigs and hairpieces. In ancient Egypt, wigs and hairpieces were worn by both men and women for practical and aesthetic reasons. The hot and dry climate of Egypt meant that it was uncomfortable and difficult to maintain long hair, and so wigs and hairpieces were worn as a way to keep hair short and manageable. Wigs were also worn for aesthetic reasons, as they could be styled and decorated to create different looks for different occasions. Wigs and hairpieces were made from a variety of materials, including human hair, wool, and plant fibers such as flax or palm leaves. Human hair wigs were the most expensive and luxurious, and were often imported from other regions such as India or the Mediterranean. Wealthy individuals could afford more elaborate and ornate wigs, which were often decorated with beads, jewels, or gold. In addition to practical and aesthetic reasons, wigs and hairpieces also had cultural and religious significance in ancient Egypt. The god Amun was often depicted wearing a wig with a double plume, while the goddess Hathor was often depicted with a long, flowing wig. Wigs and hairpieces were also worn in religious ceremonies and rituals, as a way to show devotion to the gods and goddesses. The use of wigs and hairpieces in ancient Egypt continued for centuries, with different styles and materials becoming popular over time. Even after the decline of ancient Egyptian civilization, wigs remained an important part of fashion and beauty practices throughout history, and continue to be used today for practical and aesthetic reasons. 9. The use of henna for hair and nails. Henna was a popular natural dye used in ancient Egypt for coloring hair, nails, and skin. It was made by crushing the leaves of the henna plant into a powder, which was then mixed with water to form a paste. Henna was applied to the hair and nails and left to dry, producing a reddish-brown color. Henna was also used to create intricate temporary tattoos on the skin. 10. The symbolic meaning of certain cosmetics. Certain types of cosmetics had symbolic meanings in ancient Egyptian culture. For example, green eye makeup was associated with the god Horus, who was depicted with green eyes. Red ochre lipstick was associated with the goddess Isis, who is often depicted with red lips. These symbolic associations gave cosmetics a deeper cultural significance beyond their practical and aesthetic uses. 11. The use of cosmetics in burial rituals. Cosmetics were also used in ancient Egyptian burial rituals. The deceased were often adorned with makeup and cosmetics as a way to prepare them for the afterlife. Eye makeup was applied to give the appearance of large, expressive eyes, while red ochre lipstick was used to enhance the lips. The use of cosmetics in burial rituals was considered an important part of the transition from life to death. 12. The role of cosmetics in social status. Cosmetics played a significant role in ancient Egyptian society and were often used to denote social status. The wealthy and upper class were able to afford more elaborate and expensive cosmetics, such as scented oils and perfumes, while the lower class used more basic forms of makeup, such as kohl and red ochre lipstick. The use of cosmetics was therefore not only a way to enhance one's physical appearance but also a way to signal one's social status to others. Thank you very much for watching the video. Please like, share and subscribe.